Hey, good evening and welcome to week 3. Sorry I'm a little delayed. I had board meeting and an annual meeting last night. I'm sorry. I feel like I keep giving you guys excuses, but just a day late here. And so let's go over what's expected of you guys for weeks 3 and week 4. So continue to read chapters 5 through 8 in the Layler text and apply those as you continue to work on your curriculum review project. And if you're still questioning your assignment, make sure and just go back to the last video or shoot me an email. I'm happy to answer your questions. And then this week really focuses on reimagining education, revolutionizing education. I say revolution because pretty loosely because I feel like a lot of trends in education come and go, but the good ones stick. But I think how we implement, really key and thoughtful strategies to think outside the box is really important and can help us still change education. But I feel like the foundation's pretty cemented. But anyways, so really great article and video on rigor and relevance framework. I went to model schools a few years ago in DC, and maybe you've read the book Bold Schools by Weston Kieschnick. But this rigor and relevance framework is utilized in that book, and it was a framework that really guided model schools. A lot of the conference options that were offered to us. And so I want you to take a look at that because I really like the emphasis on rigor and relevance. And I more so relevance than rigor because I feel like if something's really relevant to kids, it'll be rigorous. It'll kind of come naturally. But if you're familiar with Bloom's taxonomy, this probably will come pretty naturally as well. So I want you to take a look at the rigor and relevance framework, and then I want you to watch a few videos. You don't have to watch all of them, but from the TED Ed playlist on revolutionizing education. And then there's one video here on from Eric Schiniger. He's a really awesome principal. If you haven't watched some of his videos or read any of his books, I highly recommend him as well. But watch that one on creating schools that work for kids. It's based off of one of his books that he wrote, which is a really easy, quick read if you're looking for something inspirational. And then I want our Twitter chat tomorrow night to be focused off of those videos that you read. So how do you reimagine school? And then revolutionizing education doesn't have to be an entire systematic change. What are some things you can do in your classroom right now? And then question number 3, let's be real, we'd love systematic change. So where do change makers start? Question number 4, what is it we truly need to prepare kids for? And as you're thinking about question number 4, I'm going to be posting this below my video here. If you haven't seen this Rubik's Cube question waiting to be answered and the future of work, will our children be prepared? I'm going to share those 2 videos with you and let that kind of linger as you think about what is the future of education. And I do agree with Simon Sinek's last video that I posted, like, AI and technology will not replace teachers. We need human to human interaction. But think about how technology can make us more efficient and effective at our jobs and better prepare kids for their future. So, and then question number 5, there are tons of obstacles to revolutionizing schools. So, and it can feel countless and defeating some days, but how do we overcome them and make change regardless? So I've kind of adjusted question number 5 because I felt like it just focused on here are all the obstacles, but I kind of want to focus on the positive. I am a dreamer. And so I'm always thinking of, okay, so what now what? Where do we go from here? So that is week 3. Week 4, oh, and sorry, if you can attend the Twitter chat, I highly recommend it because Twitter is an awesome resource. It's the #1 personal learning network for educators, so it will feed your soul. But if you can't make it, go ahead and just answer each question and email it to me, and I'll give you credit for the Twitter chat. And then week 4, your curriculum review project is due. So finish up that and turn that in. Remember, now you're going to turn it into two locations. So I'm going to go to communication and I'm going to go to discussions. And you're going to submit your curriculum review presentation here for your peers to review. And then you have to review 2 people's two classmates, and then you need to turn it in under assignments to me, and that's where I will listen to it and give you feedback on your project. And then I want you guys to start looking into Grading from the Inside Out, chapters 1 through 5. This is just me personally, but it's a lot better read than the Layler text. I like the Layler text. It's just not as exciting, but I really appreciate the information provided by, now I'm drawing a blank on the author, Shimmer, in Grading from the Inside Out. So read chapters 1 through 5, and then we'll start working in standards-based grading in week 5 with in week 6 with the Google Meet chat as we discuss the entire text. So that is weeks 3 and 4. And like I said, I'm going to share these two videos to kind of add to resources listed in number 3 and number 4. And then next week, I'm going to share a text. I know I've talked about what's needed, but I'm going to share a textbook that I absolutely love and highly, highly, highly recommend you guys purchasing because it has wonderful, ready to go strategies to get kids to communicate, to get kids to move and collaborate that can be applied at any level. So I'm going to share that resource next week, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, email me if you have any questions, and I hope you have an awesome week.